You taste all those.
Here, you take it off. Stir it.
Thank you.
You get some? Okay. Good, huh? Chock full of lemon. Oh, and I got the bushy things there. That's a row of carrots. I'm still digging carrots from last year.
From last year? Huh?
Well,
that's what I got to get.
I started finding.
You put charcoal in.
Yeah, that's from the stove. I take the stove, ashes, and I just walk down the row. And it doesn't. I don't sift them for anything, So just the charcoal is just leftovers. I'm not on that charcoal trip like Larry Williams.
Yeah, that's what I wondered. I heard about that on the news the other day, though.
Yeah, it's a big deal, but I haven't really investigated. I'm not really interested. But here,
Yeah, what do you got covered over there?
those are called hotcaps. Okay, let's walk down there. Let's walk between these, because this is planted, so let's walk between the two cabbage rows so you can see where you're going. Now, can you see how that's starting to push up? See, I should actually be taking these hot caps off, but because it's cold weather snap we're getting, I want to leave them for another 3 or 4 days. And here's one here that I opened up to show somebody the other day. See what it looks like in there, see? And you can even slip that, make a nice thing, and then let it come through, and then let it grow like that, and then that keeps the slugs off it and stuff too. See, but slugs don't bother the cabbage too much. So what I do is after a while, just pull them up.
Just go for the strawberries.
And you get a stack of them, and they got a setter. It's a cardboard piece that's sort of like a dome with a handhold in it. You can just grab one at a time, and you set it down, and you push the dirt around it, see?
Where do you get those?
You can get them at any supply store. I got
a
couple hundred of them from Marvin when he went, his mother, or maybe his mother-in-law, moved from Borden, Oregon someplace, and then she had all this stuff out on the farm. So he had all these things left over, and he had no use to the hot caps, so he gave me a couple hundred of them. Well, they're 50 cents a piece, so I can't afford to buy them.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Whereas I get these plastic things for free. They do just the same thing, and I use them year after year after year, see? So I used the hot caps until they're all done, and now they're all done. Those are the last ones. I had a whole bunch of them last year, and now those are the only ones that are left. When I tried recycling them, but they don't. It doesn't really work very well to use them a second time. Now these are my compost heaps.
The mason bees.
Nice.
Yeah, that's more than mason bees. And I got some of those paper tubes, and I put in there to see if they like them. So we'll see what happens there. Now with this compost, let me show you the scheme on the compost over here. It's easier. This is real easy for anybody to do. You just take 2x4s and you make a frame, right? And so you get 2 feet by 4 feet. And it doesn't matter whether you have this on this end or you have this end on this end. It doesn't matter, just do the same thing all the time, you see? And then you just lay them up. And I started doing this, 12 years ago in Vancouver. Works like a charm, and you just keep using them until they break down and you throw them in a wood pile, on the fire. And so I never stir this or anything. I just throw stuff in there, and then I water it when I do my regular irrigation. It gets water on it, and it just breaks down. And this stuff's been going all winter. And look at it. See, it's already looking good. See, and that I'll actually let that sit and go until fall, and then I'll put it on my fields in the fall. So let me show you some of the stuff.
Do you even have to block it off? Can you just throw it in a pile?
Oh yeah, but this keeps it nice. See, and then now.
In our yard, we just throw it in a pile.
Sure, you can do that too. But see
But
that.
we don't use it. We just let it sit there because we haven't done anything with it yet.
Right. But what this does is it's going to compact and it keeps things nice and tidy.
Yeah, okay.
See, and so you pull this up like that. See?
Oh, I
and you
see.
see that? See how
Very
nice?
cool.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
And so now I can take that off.
Awesome. Okay.
And then I can.
You can create your own compost bin.
Put it like that, see? And it's really good for people who are young or who don't want to wrestle with big compost bins, I was in Costco today and they got one of these mega compost bins. It's about this high and about this wide and this long. And it's just, it's $100, This costs nothing. It's easier. And then to finish off the pile, I put a little bit of straw on top, and that signifies that it's done.
Okay.
And then it just goes. And then, so let me show you compost that I've already been distributing. So this is from last year. So look at this stuff. See those red worms?
Oh yeah.
See? And then, see, that's nice. It's a little slimy still, but I can throw it out there, and then you smell it's still really working. But so that stuff I'll leave sit. This stuff was that high, and it's compacted down. And now let's look at this stuff. See, look at that. See, that's finished. No smell. It smells like dirt. See? And I haven't done a thing to this except put more stuff on. Then when it's done, I put that on top and I just let it sit for several months. That's all I've done. Same thing here. This one, there was one in here that I actually threw out in the field. And then here, a couple more that I actually distributed so far. And then so I take my little shovel and I just throw it as far as I can. And what I'm going to do this year is I'm going to start building the piles out there. So that, okay. So, okay, so this is all planted. These are, you see the mounds are potatoes. I got about 20 rows of potatoes in already. And this is some hops that I got from Lloyd.